about the human flourishing, the good life, and travel.
Mga question ako naman. In one sentence, is tourism always good? Why or why not?
It is good, especially in our economy. It's a big help. No? It is our nation or our country is being introduced to other countries as well. And with that, because of tourism, we are recognized that we exist or our places exists. So it is important as well in our economy.
So, may isa lang question. Do you think science and technology like phones, apps, transport, social media improve travel experience? How?
Sorry?
Do you think science and technology like phones, apps, transport, social media improve travel experience? How?
Oh yes, in today's generation, technology is widely used, right? So it is helpful, especially to the tourists and other people as well, because it's easy access.
One question naman is, who benefits most from tourism? Tourists, local business, workers, or the community?
Those are choices.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Again,
Who benefits most from tourism? Tourists, local businesses, workers, or the community?
actually, all of them can benefit tourism. But for me, personally, I would say local businesses, because without them, or I mean without tourism, our local businesses won't be recognized. So most of them should benefit the most in tourism.
Ang last question na yun.
Sige, sige, go.
Would you support rules like noise limit, cultural etiquette, or visitor caps if it protects local?
Would you support?
Would you support rules like noise limit, cultural etiquette, or visitor caps if it protects locals?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah, because I mean, it will hinder the tourists to understand the real culture. If there's noises, if there's any barrier, so it lost the essence of tourism. I mean,
Thank you, ma'am.
Wala na.
Thank you for
Sige.
the
Ma'am, should locals have the right to limit tourist behavior or numbers in their community? Why or why not?
I think yes. For example, last year I've been to Siquijor. It's a small place lang, small island. Tapos, na-notice ko, there's no hotels nga as big as what we have here in the city. Wala actually wala sa 7-Eleven. So, I think, maamo na nga may rights sila nga mangindi, kay may gina-preserve sila. For example, if ang big construction company magsulod sa island, dito sabi mapatindog sa syempre sa namin nga view, pilion mo may namin nga view mo, kung gina-preserve na nilang area nga na, sumaguba gid siya. So muna I think yes, locals have the right to limit the tourists nga enter sa ilang place.
Next question is, if a tourist spot becomes popular on social media and locals lose peace and privacy, is that still good tourism?
No. Kay ang first nga I believe ang first nga gina-attract sang tourist sa isa ka tourist spot is the locals mo. Kay depende man bisa na promote sang locals. For example, beaches. So ano nga itaguon mo siya nga hindi ka gusto nga i-promote siya. Pero if ang gina-promote mga tourism like mga about bisa sa Guimaras, bala nga do ka solemn na bala nga place. Di kung kung ma-exploit bi siya do ma-overcrowded, dugadula man ang essence kung nga naging tourist spot na siya. That's it.
In one sentence, is tourism always good? Why or why not?
For me, it is always good because it creates opportunities, jobs, and investment, just like here in Iloilo City. That it boost our economy. Muna bala lang tawa, subo nga aton syudad tungod sa upcoming nga mga like ang aton nasiyan ng last time at tungod sa muna nagaboost aton nga pakilala naton sa iban nga muna. It creates jobs, it creates opportunities and investment. So it's always good for me.
Second question is, do you think science and technology like phones, apps, transport, and social media improve travel experience?
For me, yes. As a DOST scholar, we use science and technology man no. Whenever we travel, pinaka-convenience gisubong ang aton technology since hindi na ta magkadto sa mga aton nga mga departments kid to book or flights. Just like me, nag-board exam ako to travel Cebu, so I just need my phone and my internet so I can access nga mag-buy tickets. So science and technology and our transportation gid makabuli gid sa aton tourism.
today, Katorismo. Thank you for watching.
Hello ma'am, ang amo ni akong reflection. Ang number one question is, human flourishing tourism ma'am is, amo ni sa ma'am ang journey nga maka-benefits both tourists and community. Like maka-help sa community ma'am maka-gain ng kwarta, maka-protect sang ano ma'am sang or improve environment ma'am, kag maka-support sa sang local ma'am or culture. Amo na ma'am. Ang number two ma'am, ang for me ma'am is worker dignity ma'am. Ang like mga tourism tang worker ma'am dapat gina-respect din sila ma'am kag gina-pay sila ma'am sang tsakto ma'am. Kag muna na ma'am. Ang three ma'am is na ang tourism good sa tourism ma'am kung mayo ang impact ma'am sa community ma'am, makasupport sa environment ma'am or makasupport sa sang local culture. And mabad lang ni sa ma'am ang tourism ma'am is kung ang kakagubang environment bla ma'am like exploitation and ano ba gid ang maka-damage bla ma'am sa culture do wala na respect ang culture bla ma'am sa community ma'am do ginabastos na bla ma'am amo na nang laway sa tourism ma'am dapat support local lang. Thank you ma'am.
Hi guys, this is my reflection video. And for me, ang human flourishing in tourism is all about ga-create ni sa tourism nga kung sa diin ga-bring ni sa happiness, opportunities, kag appreciate sa aton culture and tradition. Also, ang ga-benefit adi ang both tourists kag ang local communities. So, ang ethical issue naman gusto the most for me is the worker dignity. Is it because ang aton nga workers or employees go work harder good even though unfair treatment ang kakatabo sila. So that's why need gid naton i-respect sila. And tourism is good when we promote respect, fairness, and sustainability. And tourism is not good naman kung ga-take advantage na ta sa mga tao, sa aton nga culture, and also sa aton nga environment for profit lang. Thank you.
So, ang human flourishing in tourism, about siya sa, like, a win-win situation, about siya sa mga tourists nga ga-have fun, but also about man siya sa local people nga mga ga-grow. So, next, the issue that stood out the most to me was about workers' dignity. Na-realize ko lang ang behind sa aton nga mga nice vacation, may ara nga mga tao nga ga-work very hard. So, we need to respect those people nga who makes our trips possible. So, next, ang tourism, good siya if gina-help niya ang mga community and gina-protect niya ang nature. Then, ang tourism, bad if when it only care about making money. That's all. Thank you.
After conducting our interview, we define human flourishing in tourism as a situation where tourism benefits everyone involved. Tourists enjoy meaningful experience, workers receive fair pay and respect, and local communities gain economic opportunities while protecting their culture and environment. In this way, tourism helps improve people's quality of life and build understanding between visitors and local communities. The ethical issues that stood out the most was workers' dignity. Many tourism workers working long hours but sometimes receive low pay or little recognition. Our groups believe tourism is good when it supports local communities, respect cultures, protect its environment, and treat workers fairly. However, tourism becomes harmful when it exploits workers, damage natural resources, or ignore the well-being of local people.
Hi everyone, my name is Audrey Adelan Masacote, and after the interviews, I define human flourishing in tourism as tourism mag-help sa people to live a better lives. Because when tourism provides jobs, respect local cultures and environment, it helps communities to grow and improves people's quality of life. The ethical issue nga stood out most sa akon is ang host well-being. Like, the local people nga live sa tourist spot or destination should also benefit sa tourism, like through jobs and by supporting ang ilang local businesses. By this is ma-improve ang ilang way of living. But if ang tourism is gakos ng overcrowding and pollution, it can negatively affect ang mga local people. For our team's ethical stance, tourism is good when it helps local communities and respect cultures, but it is not good when it harms the environment or the local people.
So the first question is, how do you define human flourishing in tourism? So human flourishing in tourism is when we let our visitors and hosts feel comfortable, respectable, and safe in our own environment. The second question is, what is the ethical issue that stood out the most? So for me, the ethical issue that stood out the most was the worker dignity, wherein the workers must get their fair pay and must have safe conditions or terms, and also must have a say in their work. And the third question is, when is tourism good and when is it not? So, tourism is good when it benefits the local people and the environment, and it is bad when it exploits and harm it.
After the interview, we define human flourishing in tourism as the host people living a good life and a happy life, and those tourists being experiencing a good experience in the host community, and also to the host community being able to live their life to their fullest and being able to showcase what they have and their uniqueness. For me, the human or the host well-being, when the host well-being are being used or exploited, we tend to have arguments with the other people. And when that argument arouse, it doesn't leave to a good impression. It gives a bad impression to tourist attractions, and sometimes it will lead to lesser tourists and bad reviews. For me, tourism is good when it helps people, it helps in our economic growth, and it helps protect and sustain the environment. And also, tourism is not good when it destroy our environment and it exploit and use our people.
My name is Kenemy Gabion, and based sa amon interview, ang human flourishing in tourism is a reciprocal relationship kung sa diin ang mga tourists gagrow ang ilang perspectives, while ang mga locals naman is gagain ang ilang resources and respect to thrive to their own communities. So for me, ang very important gid ang dignity sang aton workers tungod madulaan sang value ang katahom sang isa ka lugar kung ang mga tawong ga-service sa aton are being exploited through pay or unfair working conditions. So our team believes tourism is good when it empowers and preserves a community, but it is unethical when it prioritizes profit over the environment and the well-being of the local people. Thank you.
So, hi guys. After our interviewing, I defined the human flourishing in tourism as a situation where it benefits both local and the tourist. Tourists enjoy their visit while the local people gain jobs, income, and respect for their culture and environment. So, the ethical issues that stood out the most is the host well-being. Tourism can help communities, but too many tourists can also cause problems like overcrowding, noises, and the damage for their environment. So, as one of the team, I believe tourism is good when it respects local people, culture, and the nature. However, tourism is not good when it harms the communities, damage the environment, or affect the well-being of the host.
Um, Human flourishing in tourism means all stakeholders, travelers, workers, and host communities thrive. Travelers gain meaningful experiences, and workers have fair opportunities and growth. Host communities are preserve culture while improving quality of life. Many tourism jobs involve long hours, low pay, and limited protections. Yet, workers are essential to creating positive experiences. Their value must be prioritized or cost cut or over cost cutting or maximizing profits. Tourism is good when it benefits all parties. It supports fair livelihoods, respect local culture and environment, and it creates genuine connection. It is not good when exploits people or place prioritize profit over well-being or causes harm to communities or ecosystem.